Hi, and welcome back to Meadow Lane Adventures. In this adventure, we took a trip up to Pigeon to take a look at the SkyFly Soar America theater experience. This is much like the Soarin' ride at Disney, where you're immersed in the experience because the seats you sit in to watch the theater actually move to the movement of the movie. There's also times where there may be smells or you may get splashed with water. Come along on this adventure and see what it was like. You can see here, much like any other theme park attraction, ours has a merchandise center. They sell shirts, cups, hats, and other various things that represent the SkyFly brand. Let's take a look around the shop a little. Then we'll get some tickets and go on inside. While we take a look around the shop, just as a note, the adult admission to this ride is $22.99. Children 11 and under are $17.99. When you first enter the ride queue, it's like many other ride queues that you would see at any amusement event. Now, the theming is great in this event. You can see there's plenty of pictures on the wall that represent the theming, as well as there are video monitors that help to tell the story as you pass through the line.
Noble chap. Now I needn't have that chat with him after all.
It's a win-win.
Yes. Let's hope for a north wind.
You've got the quantum inverter back online. Bravo! How did you do that?
Oh, you know, little of this, little of that.
In other words, you have no idea.
You know me so well, my dear. In any case, it will only take a few minutes to recalibrate itself.
In here.
Very safe indeed.
Okay, I think we're ready to go. Let's get this airship off the ground. But first, we have to review this safety information for our brave travelers. In just a moment, the doors to the airship's passengers cabin will open. That will be your cue to come aboard and take your seats.
Be sure to stow all carry-on items in the underseat compartment. That includes cameras, purses, hats, backpacks, shopping bags, and any other items you wouldn't want to lose during your flight.
Next, fasten your seatbelts. Pull the belts through the center loop before buckling.
By the way, if any of you have a fear of flying, heights, or awesome adventures, you can wait for the rest of your party at the exit. Just signal one of our flight technicians, and they'll be happy to assist you. Anything else, Hannah?
Cameras, Papa.
Oh, right. I know people here.
After going over the safety requirements and hearing a bit more about the adventure that you're about to embark on, you're put into a room. This room is basically set up to be your transport device. You'll see the films on the side scroll by. This room is pretty well designed, and again, the theming is absolutely perfect.
How is the flight control circuitry looking, Hannah?
I'm afraid you wired some of the circuits in backwards.
Well, Well, that would certainly explain a thing or two.
Shouldn't we fix them before our next flight?
No doubt. But unfortunately, we have no time. Not to worry, though. I'll just remember to steer left when I want to go right, and steer down when I want to go up. Or is it up when I want to go right? And then, the time machine's figured into this as well, so perhaps it's forward when I want to go Tuesday, and months ahead when I...
Okay, stop, Papa. Focus. This is not reassuring anyone at this point.
Well, I'll figure it out. Don't you worry.
I am worried, Papa.
Oh, hello again, dear travelers.
Arriving at the end of your transport journey, you'll be escorted into the actual theater. You'll sit in the seat, put on your safety belt, and we'll be off for the ride. You'll see that in just a moment coming up.
Yeah, I told you it sounded like someone snuck off and went through the time portal again.
Really? Did you make certain to have them sign a waiver this time?
Yes, I did.
Oh, great. Well, then we're all set. Not to worry, my dear. I've been prepared for this eventuality. Remember, left is the new right, down is the new up. Here, move! Day, night, sun or snow, all right, adventurers, here we go!
Filming this doesn't really do it justice. You have to sit in the chair and actually feel it. I will say sitting in the chair and the movement that the chair actually provides follows along with the film pretty well. You really do get the impression that you're flying through these areas in the film. For this ride, we were sitting in the upper deck of the theater, and you'll see the black area that keeps coming down over the screen. This is just from the way the camera was pointed while I was holding it, but you don't actually see this when you're in the ride. Your vision is very clear and you can see the entire screen really well. Well, you got to see a pretty good look at the film itself. We think the immersion that the ride does is really well. The seats move well with the film, the water splashes. You get a pretty good vision of what it would be like to be flying over these different areas in the film. As most attractions, it dumps you back out into the merch shop. Now, the question has to be asked, is it worth $22.95? It's a pretty good ride and they do a really good job with the photography. I think 15 to 17 might be a better price, but take the ride for yourself. See if you think it's worth $22.99 and then let me know below. And thanks again for coming along our adventure with Middle Lane Adventures.